Hey guys, this is Hero, and today I'm going to be discussing the close transit of Venus and Mars together through the sign of Capricorn with Saturn there as well, okay? So what do I mean by the close transit of Venus and Mars together, okay? So Venus and Mars, the whole time they're going through Capricorn, they're going roughly at the same speed, and they're within a few degrees, okay? So these guys are rubbing off on each other very, very strongly, okay? Now, they've already been rubbing off on each other very strongly, okay? Ever since Venus retrograde ended, while it was stationary, Mars was kind of catching up, okay? So you can kind of feel the energies that Mars and Venus are kind of rubbing off on each other already, okay? But this is going to ramp up a whole lot. Why? Because it's going through Capricorn, which is a new sign, and Saturn sitting there, which is Capricorn sign lord, and Mars gets exalted there, okay? So Mars's intensity is definitely going to increase, and Rahu is aspecting Capricorn as well at the beginning. Okay, so at the beginning has Rahu's aspect, and as it goes through more and more, Saturn's conjunction is gonna pick up because Saturn's currently sitting at the end of Capricorn, and it's gonna be there the whole time when this is happening. Okay, now Sun has also just recently passed through passed through Capricorn with Saturn in it, and Mercury is kind of doing it right now. So you could have noticed recently two things have been going on. One, you're feeling that Venus and Mars conjunction, okay, like the past, I want to say like 2-ish weeks. And think about areas of Venus and Mars in your life and see how they're connected to each other, okay? Two, yeah, Sun doesn't like Capricorn or Saturn that much, but you may have noticed Saturn in Capricorn, it means a lot of discipline, okay? So you might have been becoming very disciplined lately, okay? So you've been becoming very disciplined lately, and your Mars and Venus is rubbing off on each other, okay? So I don't know about you guys, but this could mean something like, for example, like making sure your diet is clean, okay? Or, really making sure you're going to the gym. And when I'm saying diet is clean, I mean relatively clean, okay? Not, everything is relative, okay? Or, going to the gym like a little bit more frequently, or I'm going to let you guys figure out what you guys have been doing in your life, okay? But Sun has transited through Capricorn, and Mercury is doing it now. So they're becoming a little bit more disciplined in what they do. And Mars and Venus have been rubbing off on each other, okay? So that's been going on the past couple weeks. Use whatever's been going on in your life ever since the retrogrades ended, because I don't want you guys to get confused with the retrograde energies with what I just described so far in this video, okay? So ever since the retrograde energies kind of ended like 2 weeks ago, see what's been going on in your life, okay? Or what's really been like ramping up, okay? Because obviously towards the end of the retrogrades, it kind of could have been starting because those planets were stationary and these things were kind of occurred, right? But this was all just a trailer, okay? Now, Mars and Venus are going together through Capricorn and Saturn sitting there, right? So Mars and Venus are two very important planets, and Mars gets very strong in Capricorn, okay? So Venus, it's like right next to, neck and neck, while through its conjunction in Capricorn, an exalted Mars, it's getting Rahu's aspect, and it's slowly going up to a Saturn in its own sign, okay? So I know what you guys want to hear is, how's this going to affect my Venus? Well, I would recommend, Capricorn is all about discipline, right? So I would recommend just being disciplined in whatever you do, okay? They were both in Sagittarius, which is a sign of learning a lot and stuff like that. But Capricorn just represents kind of just doing what you got to do, okay? So definitely, you may feel a little bit frustrated or bored at times, but I would definitely recommend just until this transit ends, just be disciplined in areas of Venus, okay? Don't do anything crazy. Now, I said in areas of Venus, okay? Don't do anything like crazy bad, I meant. But Mars is there, and Mars is exalted, and Mars naturally represents change and you could say like change and intuition, you could say, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but like Sun and Mercury, when they're passing through Capricorn with Saturn there, you can make some serious changes that are really going to benefit your life, okay? But these were more like small changes or changes you were comfortable with, okay, when Sun and Mercury are passing through. Now, when Mars is passing through, you could be making some big changes, okay? Like I said, I would not recommend, unless you have a super high level of intuition, you make super big changes related to areas of Venus, especially if you are currently with a partner and you guys get into a little fight during this period or something. Okay, I'd definitely wait till this period to be over, unless this was something like long overdue. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys judge what you should do. Okay, like if this is just somebody you've needed to get rid of for the longest time, this could be a great time to do it, actually. So I actually slightly take that back. But if it's just something that's been going well and this period causes a little bit extra frustration or boredom, do not do anything crazy. Okay, now Mars getting exalted and passing through Capricorn with Saturn sitting there. This Mars represents bigger changes. So this can be a great time to really start doing stuff that you haven't been comfortable with doing. Okay, so let's just say you've been going to the gym. Let's just say this can be a great time to really like ramp up your gym routine, okay, or something like that. Like just really take it next level, like out of your comfort zone that you've never seen. Let's just say diet. Let's just say you've been eating somewhat clean, but you haven't been comfortable like cooking certain foods or something like that in order to get certain nutrition, or follow some kind of healthier spiritual sattvic diet. Just because you're not comfortable cooking, Mars can kind of inspire you to start doing that. Okay, if there's anything you've ever wanted to start in your life that is good for you, now is the time to start it during this period between end of February and beginning of April. Okay, I promise. This is like now. This is like, it's not. I'm not gonna say now or never, because you can always do it later. But this is like the strongest motivation you'll ever have to just start doing it naturally. Okay. Yeah, so anything that is really super outside of your, and you guys all know, we all have kind of dreams and ideas that we want to do. And I'm not just talking about career-wise, okay? We kind of live in this world where we've been conditioned like, follow your dreams and stuff like that. But your dreams don't necessarily have to be something that makes you money, okay? Or that's like your career, okay? It could just be hobbies. Like, for example, like growing food. I mean, I've been thinking about growing food and I haven't, but maybe I might start. Okay. Something I've also wanted to do is like, I feel like my gym routine has really been a little bit more concrete, especially after Sun went through Capricorn. But something I've always wanted to do is like learn some kind of martial arts or something like that. So I might, do that. Okay. There's so much stuff, even this YouTube stuff. There's things that I want to do that I haven't. Like, for example, everyone that sends me their charts on email, I've been meaning to make videos about it, but I just haven't, because I'm just comfortable doing this. But I might start doing something else like that too, where I have someone's chart right here behind me, and I have my whiteboard and I'm showing you something. Or I could have on the computer like someone's chart already screenshotted or something, and then I talk about it somehow. But it was just outside of my comfort zone, so I don't do it. But I'm just giving you guys examples that are not necessarily career related, or we live in this world where every sort of passion or hobby has to be monetized. No, okay. I want to be get a little bit better at my Hindi speaking skills. Okay, that's maybe something I might do, especially with Mercury transiting through Saturn too. Now, I don't think it's all going to happen in, this 1 month transit, but I'm just giving you guys ideas, okay? You guys have your own, a lot of you guys, when you send me these emails, you ask a lot about my life, and I realize I don't share a whole lot of personal stuff on this video, so I might start. Okay, see, that could be, this transit already kind of manifesting its way a little bit early, okay? But you guys have your own stuff in your own life that you really want to do, but you haven't done yet. Okay. I also want to learn, for example, how to change the oil on my car. I mean, I know how to do it. I just never done it. I might just give it a try next time I have to do it. I don't think it's going to be time to do it during this time, but maybe I might just do it for fun. But you guys have your own kind of things you want to do in your own life. Crazy stuff, man. For example, Shivratri, okay? Happening February 28th, right after this transit starts, okay? I would strongly recommend, if you've never fasted a full day, no food or water, you do it this day, okay? Why? Because the energy is going to be so powerful, and this transit just started. It'll definitely clear your head and get you nice and grounded for when Mars goes through its exaltation sign of Capricorn, okay? With Saturn there, extremely rare opportunity to really get your mind strong before this transit starts. So it's going to be very powerful, okay? But yeah, if you ever wanted to fast, if you've ever wanted to go to some kind of religious place, but you've been just a little bit too scared, or it's just a little bit outside of your comfort zone, you could just try it, okay? You could try anything. This is the motto of this transit, is just try anything. Just don't do anything crazy related to Venus that's been going well before this transit, okay? That's the only catch. Mars does throw a slight aspect on this at the beginning, okay? But if you're able to do that Shivratri fast, I wouldn't have to worry about that, okay? But if you're not, just be a little bit extra careful for the first week of this transit, because Rahu throws its aspect on this on Capricorn, but only the first portion of it, okay? So, and if you do the Shivratri fast, it will definitely negate, it'll make sure you're strong enough to withstand all the Rahu energies, okay? But if you don't fast or whatever, it's fine. Just be a little bit more careful at the beginning, just with the changes you make, because the planets are going through Sun's nakshatra as well. And Mercury is passing through Saturn, so at the beginning. But besides that, like I said, this whole time, it's a great time to just make change, any change that you think of that can be beneficial for you. Like from an absolute standpoint, not from like a opinionated standpoint, most likely I'd really try to do right now, okay? Especially any diet or lifestyle change, yoga, walking in the grass, stuff like that. Anything you just wanted to start, if you ever wanted to try learning a sport, would definitely try to do it now. Anything, man. Anything you've wanted to try, like I said, that's just outside of your comfort zone. Like I said, when Sun and Mercury were passing through, it's a great time to do stuff in your comfort zone, okay? But when Mars, an exalted Mars, is passing through Capricorn with Saturn there, great time to start to do stuff and kind of get it going, stuff that's not in your comfort zone at all, okay? And there's a quote where it's like, you can't learn something, or, it's kind of going to take a little while for you to get good at something and stuff like that. Or it's going to take a little while for you to get used to doing something. This month and a half, it's going to be a good time to accelerate your learning, or accelerate the amount, something has an influence in your life, okay? The changes you make in here in this month, it's going to impact you very, very greatly, okay? And lastly, just kind of look at the signs Mars, Venus, and Saturn rule in your chart. They're kind of going to give you clues on how possibly, the changes could manifest in your life, or what areas, you're kind of gravitated towards making these changes in, okay? And like I said, this is a very strong spiritual transit, but don't get overall too bored. If you feel feelings of boredom or frustration, try to identify the root causes of them, okay? So for example, boredom. You could feel bored because your mind is so used to releasing, let's just say you've just been used to watching TV and stuff all day. When you start watching the TV and you start, doing yoga and stuff, your mind is going to naturally feel bored, okay? That's fine. It's going to feel frustrated also. That's fine, okay? Don't get too caught up in your negative thoughts and emotions like that. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. Try not to identify with them. Yeah, so I think I said everything I had to for this video. If you have any questions or comments, you can let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, talk to you guys later. Thank you.